Hello, and welcome to Ziegs' Den. Today we are trying something a little bit new. This is Professor Layton and the Pandoras box. I know this isn't the first game in the series, but I've already played the first game in the series, and, well, I played it to a certain degree. And I knew the memories of the puzzles are still fresh in my mind. So it would be a bit pointless for you to watch me solve puzzles that I've already solved before. And that was a car. Fuck you. So, loads of you have asked me to do a rage game, and this is the closest thing I can find. Simply because, well, you'll see. Let's load up. Let's enjoy, shall we?
There are tales of a box that brings death upon any who dare open it. Tell me, do you think those rumors could be true?
Hey, look, there it is.
Oh, she's not suspicious. She's got a fucking Triforce on her head.
Now this is what I call deluxe. Just look at this room.
Yes, I can certainly see why some call the Molenteri Express a cruise ship on rails.
This sofa's great.
Now, don't forget, Luke. A gentleman pays attention to his manners in every setting.
Quite. So take your shoes off at least before you go bouncing on settees.
So what's the story behind this Elysian box anyway? All who open it die? Sounds awfully fishy to me.
Perhaps so, but we've seen it happen with our very own eyes. The answer is out there, Luke, but I just need to find it.
We will. I know it.
We have? Knew I should have paid attention in the first one. Fuck. Yes. Oh, am I supposed to do something now? Okay. Let's... Oh, look, clicking. To my dear friend, Ziegs.
There was a box that was rumoured to kill anyone who opened it. At first, neither the Professor nor I believed it. But all that changed with the arrival of a single letter.
A few days earlier...
Luke, have a look here.
Oh, fuck. My bad. Sorry.
What's
Fucking
that,
Windows 8.
Professor?
It's a letter from my dear friend and mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader.
Is everything all right?
No, he's dead!
My dear Herschel, as an archaeologist, you're sure to have heard of the item known as the Elysian box.
His name's Herschel. Well, he was doomed to become an archaeologist with a name like that.
Of course, it is more commonly known as Pandora's box, in reference to the famous myth. This nickname would appear to be well-deserved, since it is rumored to kill whoever opens it. I'm dubious of this reputation, of course, but when my interest is piqued, I simply must investigate.
You're definitely dead. Anyone who gets all investigative on random shit is definitely gonna die.
That's why I'm pleased as punch to tell you that the elusive item is finally in my possession.
Yep, definitely dead.
What's more, I believe I'm on the cusp of unraveling a great mystery tied to this box.
Fuck.
For the moment, let's just say I have a theory, though I haven't been able to prove it yet. Initially, it was my intention to finish my research before daring to open its lid. But I must confess that my curiosity is simply overpowering. In the unlikely event that anything should happen to me, please finish the work I've started here. Your friend, Andrew Schrader.
According to the postmark, this letter was sent 2 days ago. We should go pay the doctor a visit. I just can't shake the feeling that something awful has happened.
Well, your intuition's usually spot on. I say we head out right away.
Touch a mystery for more details. The Elysium box is an antique said to bring death upon blah 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 blah. You had me do a puzzle solving a fucking map. Jesus, doesn't anyone in this world do things normally? Yeah, that puzzle was so piss poor, I'm not even going to put it in. Alright, come on, let's go find the body. Let's traumatise this child further. I do believe we found the doctor's building. But which flat is his? That I'm afraid I don't know. Come to think of it, the letter I received did mention something about this place. If it's another fucking puzzle, I'm gonna oh, you son of a bitch! Phone to shaded window for the details of the letter. In the morning, I often wake up to the sound of music drifting from a nearby flat. Alright, so you're near that one. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window. I take a single sip of my tea and turn my attention to the morning sun. Not many flats in London have a view of the sunrise anymore, you know. Circle the window from which blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. So he can see the thing. He can hear music. Flag. Shit, there's loads of flags. That's the sunrise, so please redraw your circle. Okay. Is this the one?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Really?
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Really? Really? Fuck you, Layton. Unless I'm mistaken, I think we found his flat. Now, follow me, Luke. We're going up. Okay, so... we've got to try and get into this is Dr. Schrader's flat. I'm sure of it. Dr. Schrader, are you home? It's Herschel Layton. I came as soon as I read your letter. Hello? Are you there? Doctor! I don't hear anyone in there, Professor. What if he's... It's no time for idle speculation, Luke. Must get this door open first. It seems to be locked. So, without a key, there's no way to get in. Ah, of course. How could I have forgotten? These keys were enclosed in the envelope, along with the doctor's letter to me. How convenient. Why the fuck would he send so many keys? Send the one key you need. Quick, Professor, let me try them on the door. Huh? That's strange. It doesn't seem like any of these keys work on the lock. Luke, don't you see? The doctor has set us yet another puzzle to solve. Puzzle 3. Which key? Which of these keys opens the door? Move the stars to find the one that fits the lock. Careful observation of the shapes of the keys is required to find the right one. Alright, so it's got a lumpy bit in the middle. No? Okay. Oh, I can spin them! Okay, fair enough. There we go. You can have that one.
Here goes.
Well, that was hard.
That was almost too easy. Professor!
And the boy is scarred for life.
No, untrue. How could this have happened?
This is terrible, Professor. Do you suppose the Elysian box did this to Dr. Schrader when he opened?
I honestly don't know, Luke. But that can wait. Right now, we need to notify the police.
Of course, Professor.
What do we have here?
If it's another puzzle, I'm going to punch a child. Oh good, it's just a ticket.
Train ticket for the Momentary Express.
Look at this, Professor. There's no destination written on the ticket. I've never seen a ticket that didn't say where it was taking you. How strange.
Yes, very strange indeed.
Ticket with no destination. A single ticket with no visible destination was discovered in Dr. Schrader's home. It appears to be for the Momentary Express. But where exactly is it supposed to take its bearer? Hopefully, for the child's sake, straight to therapy.
Excuse me.
What? Huh? Hey, it's you!
Well, Inspector Chelmey's the name. You two found the body, did you?
Oh,
What in the blazes? No, Luke. Let him go.
Get off me!
Luke, stop that. That's his face. Listen here, Luke.
Show yourself, imposter! Oh my gosh, his face doesn't come off. He's the real thing.
Well, this was spoilers for the last game.
What in the blazes?
Oh shit!
That's my face, not some piece of taffy.
We don't have taffy over here.
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean it. We're sure we had another imposter on our hands.
What in the world is this child talking about? I swear, young ones these days have no manners. My apologies for the confusion. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Professor Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology at Gressenheller University.
And I'm his apprentice, Luke.
Apprentice. Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
Interesting. So if I understand correctly, you keep a child around as an apprentice, do you?
We're on the same page. Chelmey. Mustachio.
Not at all, sir. In truth, he's...
Professor Layton's apprentice, like I said.
Well, it's really none of my concern. I have a crime scene that needs my attention. Clear a path, will you? But of course.
Of course it's not your concern. This is a thing for the social services.
Luke, not a word about that ticket to the authorities, all right?
You got it, Professor.
Yes. Let's see. What do we have here? A murder? Or was the crime self-inflicted? Inspector, I should tell you that the door was locked before Luke and I came in. I see. So this door, the sole entry point in and out of this 8th floor flat, was shut tight.
I smell a puzzle.
Then the doctor was holed up in here, completely apart from the outside world, yes? That being the case... Yes, I'm sure of it. The old gent must have suffered a heart attack.
Are you a coroner? Do you have a medical degree? I don't think so.
What? How did you come to that conclusion, sir?
Use your noodle, laddie. What other explanation could there be?
Poison.
It's true that the flat is on the 8th floor and that the door was locked, Inspector. Still, I'd hesitate to say that this room was completely closed off from the outside.
Oh, incoming puzzle, fuck.
Is that so? Please elaborate. Isn't it obvious?
No, it's not.
There's something quite unusual about our crime scene that's been overlooked. Eh?
If it was a monkey, you stole this from Conan Doyle.
It's as plain as the nose on your face, Inspector.
I suppose you academics think your fancy degrees prepare you to play detective, eh? I tell you, nowadays, it seems like everybody and their mum thinks they can do my job.
It's guesswork. They probably could.
Now, as I was saying, the cause of death was heart failure, plain and simple. And there's what caused it.
Hi.
This? It's a scaled-down model of a Kronosaurus, if I'm not mistaken.
I reckon that ugly mug will give anyone nightmares. Here's what probably happened. The old fellow turned on a light, took one look at the beast, and then keeled right over.
But he's the one who put it there. What the...
But this is the doctor's own home. Why would the bones he put up himself scare him?
People have a way of becoming forgetful with age. Not that you'd understand, boy.
Well, you're right about that. I don't understand it at all.
Mr. Layton, was it? No? Ah, yes, Layton. Mr. Layton, what do you think?
The scenario you paint certainly isn't out of the realm of possibility.
But quite frankly, my dear sir, it is bullshit.
But, considering the lights were off when we entered the room, I don't think we've found our answer yet.
See? Bullshit.
Oh, really?
Furthermore, look around you, Inspector. Doesn't anything strike you as odd?
The size of your hat's pretty odd.
What do you mean, Professor?
Study your surroundings, Luke. I'm sure you can see it too.
Oh, yay. Another puzzle. Given the doctor's flat is on the 8th floor, and the door was securely locked, you might think there was no way in or out of this room. However, a single suspicious detail provides a clue as to what went on here. Look in all 4 directions to examine the room carefully. When you think you've found the telltale detail, circle it with the stylus and touch submit. Be sure to circle only one object, or else your answer won't count. Alright then. Is that supposed to be a computer? I don't know. We have a giant dino, we have a window that's open. Probably could be the window. Let's take a look around. What the fuck are you looking at? There's a big wardrobe-y thingy there. Microscope. Nothing seems to be out of place. There's the door. So far not seeing anything. Window, but that window's closed. It's not a window, is it? Hang on. Is that ripped? I'll try the window, then I'm gonna come back and look at that. Wop 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 wop.
Here goes.
Nope, you're belling.
Well, I'm stumped.
Think of how the assailant would have fled the scene. Ouch. Okay, is it this? This? No, is it this? Is it this? That's a circle!
Just leave it to me.
I was right the fucking first time.
That was almost too easy.
Ripped curtain. Fuck. Well spotted. For some reason, part of the curtain has been ripped clean off. What could have happened here?
Of course. This window is missing a curtain.
So it is. But what exactly does this have to do with my crime scene?
Can you see the ripped curtain anywhere? No? Did he hang himself? No? There you go, numbnuts.
It means someone exited the building through this window, and I'll bet they're our culprit.
I'd say that's a sound theory. Well done, my boy.
Oh, yes. Sound as a pound. I was just about to propose the same idea myself.
Liar!
Shh, Luke, listen. I don't believe our friend the inspector will be of much help to us.
What if you like it?
What say you and I conduct a little investigation of our own?
Professor, look! There's something in Dr. Schrader's hand.
Oh look, another fucking puzzle.
It's an old photograph, but it's been torn into so many pieces, I can't make out the original image.
Torn fragments of a photograph were they found in the late doctor's hand. In its current state, it's impossible to make out the contents of the photo. What could it be depicting?
Hey, what's the big idea? You can't just point evidence in a crime scene. Get your hands off that... What is this anyway? Not that it matters. I'll be holding on to that. Now out with the both of you.
Oh good, no puzzle. You found a torn photo, but Inspector Chemley confiscated it.
Oh, but we haven't finished.
Dr. Schrader indicated that he was in possession of the Elysium box, yet there was nothing resembling such an artifact in his home. Maybe the person who did this to him was after the box. An interesting theory, Luke, but for the moment, that's all it is. However, we do have one clue that, understanding today's events, namely that ticket. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Professor? Indeed I am, Luke. I believe that the trip aboard the Military Express is in order. Come along, my little... whatever you are. Somebody managed to steal the Elysium from Dr. Schrader's home without leaving behind a single implicating clue. Who could have made off with the box? This is where I think Phoenix Wright would win. That string, that ripped curtain, was tied to something. What do you use to tie things? Hands. So the chances are that item probably had some kind of evidence on it. Something like a little dusting shitter could find. But no. They just think, oh, because it's not a puzzle, I'm not touching it, mate. That's real detective work. I ain't going there. Do you suspect we'll find the key to unlocking this mystery on the train? Dr. Schrader did his best to point us towards the Military Express, should something happen to it. Sure as fog on a London morning. I know that this train will lead us to the answers we seek.
Professor Layton and Luke sped away from the city, unaware of the secrets that awaited them down those iron tracks.